It's the Delhi Commission for Women versus the Delhi government. The war for women's rights once again being fought in a political arena, and once again the question that needs to be asked that with heads of women's rights panels affiliated to political parties, can the objective of women's empowerment ever be achieved with neutrality? The Delhi drama over the alleged unfairness of its Women's Rights Commission has led to that larger question that has gone unaddressed for very long. Are women's rights panels in this country politically motivated? Can chairpersons of these panels who swear allegiance to a political party function impartially?
Any appointment to any government commission or office should be on merit. And these should not become places for political patronage of wives of politicians or other hangers-on to political leaders.
Well, I don't think that you can depoliticize a body, because whatever you do, whatever somebody does in life, I think everything is politics. There is politics of always being with the powers, and there is politics of not being with the powers. Or there is a politics of opposing what is wrong or not opposing what is wrong. So depoliticization is an altogether different process.
State-level panels as well as the National Commission for Women have always worked under the shadow of political interference. In fact, joining us now is senior lawyer Abha Singh. She joins us from Mumbai. Abha Singh, do you think it's time that a formal order is passed which will restrict political parties from making the appointments to the head of the women's panels across the country from within their own ranks?
Yes, because although the act from which the National Commission for Women has been formed, or the State Women Commission, it clearly says that women who have worked for the cause of women or have the knowledge of law and have been involved in legislation, only such women should be made Women Commission chairman or the members of the Women Commission. But it has been seen that it has always been the politicians who have been holding this post. In fact, in the National Commission of Women, if you see the chairman, she went and fought elections in Rajasthan and she lost and she came back.
Exactly.
So it is a mockery in a way that once you join, because the act says that these are public servants, the commissions hold the power of a civil court. So when they are supposed to do the duty of a judge, how can in between you just leave your duty and go and contest elections? So a law needs to be passed, definitely, that anyone with a political affiliation or who has a party membership will not be considered.
However, but why do you think that parties are hesitant to depoliticize these women's panels?
Not be considered for appointment. See, because now the number of crime which is increasing against women, if you see last year, the chairperson of the Himachal Women Commission was removed. She belonged to the BJP, so even without giving her a show cause notice, she was removed by the Congress government. However, here it case, because now that the media has come into it, people are looking into it, you cannot do it because the Women Commission members have the position of a public servant. So as per that, as per 311 of the Constitution, a proper inquiry needs to be done, a show cause notice needs to be given. Without that, if you are removing these members, it is a contempt of the court, and it is also a violation of the constitutional principles. It violates the natural justice, and because Abha Singh in this case specific has gone after the minister of the Delhi government, in fact she is doing her duty, she is doing the job which she is supposed to do, that is empowering the women, safeguarding the rights of the women. In this case, it is ironical that when she is defending the rights of the women, she is being asked to remove. It is highly illegal.
And final question to you, Abha Singh, do you think that there should be a basic criteria in place that before someone gets the opportunity to even be a member of a women's commission in any state, they at least should have a portfolio which shows that they have any sort of experience in dealing with women's issues?
Exactly, because in the Act, the Section 3, which has the qualifications, it clearly says that they should have worked in the field for 10 years in the economic development or the women development, empowerment of women, employment generation, that it says. But it is seen that these guidelines remain guidelines, they are not followed, and whichever government comes to power, it puts its own people there. And that is why these issues are happening. However, once they sit in the chair, they are supposed to be loyal to the Constitution of India, and now if you remove them, it is in in some way it is intimidating, because these members, once they sit on that chair, they become judges, and we cannot demoralize the constitution, we cannot demoralize the commission, and specifically, but at the same time their 3-year term should be followed, and this condition can be there that whoever has worked for a political party, has been a member of political party, should not be considered for these posts.
Thanks very much, Abha Singh, for joining us with your informed perspective on that story. The Aam Aadmi Party says they have taken a lead in that direction. Will the other chief ministers, other state chief ministers, so